Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. And let's see what's going on, Capricorn. What is it you need to know, single Capricorns? Yeah, you're manifesting here. Someone may be manifesting you. Someone here is like, should I or shouldn't I? Am I ready? So this is about pre-manifesting. Yeah. This is, yeah. See, it's about should I or shouldn't I. It has to do with going down this path, spending time together. Yeah, it's about doing things together. Some of you are manifesting something here. It's funny. It makes me think of the reading I did. There was a Capricorn, possible Capricorn energy there, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. Capricorn. You're manifesting love. One doesn't compare to the other, that's for sure. But it's about spending time doing things. See, some of you were thinking about doing it. I'm telling you, it's that same energy. Manifesting what you desire. There's a lot of desire to do it, to go down this path with someone. That physical connection. Yeah, look at that. This is someone here thinking things through. It's a person who's about to take decisive action. This is someone who's feeling like they need to hurry up. There's a need to hurry. But it's like this person's not hurrying. See, it's about building the foundation. I wouldn't be surprised, Capricorn, you're the one who, and it really feels like this reading, like should I or shouldn't I offer this person the pentacle? Now, it could be this person, but this is about doing it together, spending time, not just spending time together, doing it, the physical act. Someone here is definitely thinking things through. Choose your battles, but it is an energy of taking decisive action. Someone needs to hurry up. Yeah, seeing things going in their favor. Someone sees you in a very favorable light, but it's about laying the foundation. Yeah, it's about starting it. Tell me about the Magician energy. See, there's interest. See, this is interest. Yeah. Manifesting what they desire. Are you interested or are you not? Like, and you might be the person feeling that. You're trying to manifest their desire. You want to connect with this person. See, it's always company, companionship, doing things together. And maybe you've already been doing this. Now, to me, it looks like that physical connection. Yeah, are they interested or not? You know, someone's being patient, and I feel the patience are starting to run out. Yeah, the Hierophant, it has to do with commitment, though. But I'm going to tell you, like, and that's another thing. Are you on the same page? See, it's an energy of morals, values, shared values. So it has to do with, you know, should I or shouldn't I? And it is about committing to a situation. It doesn't mean commitment in a relationship, but it is about faith and loyalty, morals, shared values. Yeah, so we got someone who hasn't been budging. This is often someone who feels like they need to kind of protect themselves, maybe their money, but it is about taking off the pentacle, cooperating, compromising. Someone's kind of in that energy. And I got to tell you, like, I seen that Queen of Pentacles in that reading. Now, if it wasn't you, it's just other people wanting to take this to the next level, to go down this path. But someone's kind of stuck here, you know, not ready to budge and give in. It is a little protective energy. Yeah. But it is that, you know, are they interested? Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. We got someone being cautious, playing it safe. See, this is the energy. Yeah, it is about protection. It is about feeling safe. But it is about the need to cooperate and compromise. See, it's about having to sacrifice something here. Yeah, and it is about getting the cup filled. And I do feel it's an energy of somebody feeling kind of content the way things are right now. Somebody wants more. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, see, it's an energy of change. Some of you could move on from someone if they're, if you're feeling kind of stuck in a situation, but it has to do with creating change. Two people coming together, creating change, creating their own world. Yeah, it has to do with building. Look, and I do see building, putting in effort. Absolutely. But it's about building. You have to lay the pentacle first and then you build upon it. Yeah, it's all about the foundation. I think there is already a foundation here for some of you, but it is about that energy of doing it together, the physical connection. Someone's ready for more. They want to build. And it doesn't mean not commitment. There's already, I feel, some sort of commitment. But it's building upon that. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we got someone very sexy, very charming, and someone who knows what they want. Well, we got someone charming someone. Is that you in that energy of feeling really bold? Or is this a masculine Capricorn? Take it as it resonates. Look, there's a lot to do with money, but it's about investing in interest. Are they or not? Like someone's like, is this person interested in me or not? Because it's like there's already a foundation, but it's now building on it. Somebody's building. They want change. They want more. Someone's this is an energy of being bold, but I do see some of you may change your focus and lose interest in someone because you want that. This is definitely a passion. This is about feeling that passion. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, so someone ready to live in the moment. See, this is just an energy of living in the moment. Somebody is just wanting to, but like I feel that there's already a foundation. It's about building on it. So you've spent some time together. There's compatibility. Yeah, I just feel like this is someone just kind of like, just want to live in the moment, It's about enjoying life. It's about living. This is about going down the path. So we got somebody with a little Aries energy, a little Mars, very passionate. This is someone who means business here, let me tell you. Yeah. Well, the charmer, very charismatic. Now, it could be yourself, Capricorn, in that energy, because I know every once in a while I'll see in readings where you guys will become really bold. Okay? And make that move. And it's not like you don't do this often. You do it when you feel like it, when you're ready. But to me, it looks like there's somebody who's just not ready. I don't know what it is. I mean, you can flip the energy because I do see protection. Somebody not budging and giving in. It's somebody who's bending over backwards to please someone, like, come on, fill my cup, give me what I need. So this has to do with connecting emotionally. Someone's focused on that physical a lot here. Yeah. There's just so much passion. Yeah, you can see planning and preparing, hoping for the best. See a victory. This is somebody here is definitely going after someone. They want this, but I feel it has to do with this chasing. But this is somebody who's going for it. They want to go for it. They're living in the moment. It's spontaneous. Somebody wants some spontaneity. They want change. So this could even be lifestyle changes, right? Being more spontaneous. Someone wants spontaneity and they feel like they're not getting that. Yeah, we got a person who's not... I'm going to tell you it's almost like a role reversal like I seen in the other one. But like I say, you can flip it. This is a person who doesn't often communicate, or they don't really know what they want or how they're feeling. And it has to do with getting the cup filled. Fill my cup. And maybe. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised some of you decide to move on because it is about living in the moment. Somebody wants more spontaneity. They want spontaneous. They just want to do it. Like, let's do it. This person's a doer. They want to do things. They want to do stuff. And it could be just the energy. But you can see this person here not saying anything, suffering in silence. They don't really know what they want. It's someone who's keeping you hanging. See, it's building and building. And this is where I feel you want some spontaneity. You want to live in that moment. And it's someone kind of not really there. You're just not on the same page. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Yeah, see, someone here is indecisive. It's an energy of taking off the blindfold and seeing. They're indecisive. So I feel if someone here doesn't make up their mind, you're going to probably make it up for them. Because this is somebody who can't, they're not moving forward, you know. Like you are, I feel like, and to me it looks like there's already a foundation. You've already spent some time together. This is someone who wants to build on this pentacle. They want to build. This is that physical connection. There's a lot of desire. This is someone who desires someone. They want to move forward. The other person's feeling indecisive. They're unable to move forward. There's a spark and desire, so much attraction. See, that's what it is. It's that physical attraction. You want if it's not you, it's the other person. It's about being spontaneous, but it is a feminine energy. Someone who likes to live in the moment, you know, and sometimes people just get in that energy. Yeah, see, it's about someone here is making a decision. And it could have to do with somebody not budging and giving in. And making a commitment, but I feel this is someone already committed, faithful and loyal. They now want to build on that pentacle. It came out after. Yes, it's all about opportunity, and I wouldn't be surprised if this person if things don't move forward, this is someone going to be seeking other options and opportunities, but this is someone who feels someone does. Like, I don't know if I don't see trust issues. It's just, this person lacks confidence. The Queen of Wands is confident. This person lacks confidence. And it's someone who's keeping someone hanging. Now, I don't know if they're doing this on purpose to let this build. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all about seeing truth in a situation. Oh, here it is. I see. It's somebody here listening to what other people tell them, someone's advice. Someone's giving someone advice here. So someone listening to what other people tell them to do. They're not listening to how they feel. Yeah. But this, I definitely feel some of you are going to make a decision. That is a decision. They're just not confident. There's something, little insecurity. Maybe you're not seeing it and you're going to see it. But I feel if they don't make up their minds, you're going to make it up for them. Because this is about a decision, making a decision. But I feel for this person who lacks the confidence, who won't move forward, they could be listening to someone else. Interesting. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is all about love, nurturing, caring, being emotionally available. See, I think some of you are going to just keep your options open. I think you're just doing you, like you're just doing your own thing. But I feel like you're just living in the moment. You want to build on this pentacle. So I do think that you're going to make a decision, maybe keeping your options open because you're not getting your cup filled. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised you've actually filled this person's cup and you're still not getting what they want. It's telling you to take off the blindfold and see. Yeah, I don't think this person's confident. There's something here that they're not confident about. And I do feel it's someone who keeps someone hanging, but, you know, I feel it's more of just their whole lack of confidence. Queen of Cups, this is about being emotionally available. Yeah, this person's not stepping up to the plate. They're not reliable. But it has to do with boundaries. So you can I can see this from the feminine perspective. You got some boundaries. But I feel it has to do with making a decision. Somebody here this person can't make a decision. They can't move forward. And it either has to do with their money or they feel they need to protect themselves. Or maybe you're feeling that way, but the whole point of the Four of Pentacles is taking off that pentacle. See, taking off the pentacle, laying the foundation, making a commitment, and building on it. So I don't know if it's just this person isn't reliable or they aren't stepping up to the plate. It's about getting your needs met. I wonder if this person doesn't feel like they can. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, see, it's all about emotional fulfillment. I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, you got a person who's more emotional than you are. And this is what I seen in the other reading, the person who's more emotional. And they kind of keep that in. They hold on to that energy. But I do think you've been spending time together, and I do feel there's an emotional connection. There's love here. I do think there's already a foundation. It's about building on that foundation. It's time for change. What is the issue with this person? I feel insecure in some way, or something embarrassing. This is often someone who feels embarrassed, maybe that they'll be judged. Because it's like you want this. There's passion, there's desire, right? It's about being spontaneous. This person's not spontaneous. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, see, some sort of lack of negativity, like they feel like they're not good enough, inadequate, something embarrassing. There's something embarrassing, that's what it is. Or feeling like they're going to be judged. It could be someone who judged this person in the past, because they are thinking negative. See this lack? But it is about leaving this person behind. I feel like you're going to leave them behind. Because it's like you're footloose and fancy free. You want to start living your life. You want to enjoy the moment. You want spontaneity. So there's lack here. I think this person's insecure in some way. I mean, it could have to do with money and finances, where they feel inadequate, like they can't provide something. But I do see them feeling embarrassed, feeling they're going to be judged and they can't move forward. See, there's that aha moment. So I do think you're going to have that little moment. See, the truth. And it could have to do with money. Sometimes if someone feels they can't provide or give you what you want. Wow. See, it all is about taking a leap of faith and taking a risk. Tell me more about this. And I do think some of you are changing your focus, like you're going to start moving on from this person because they're not reliable, they're not spontaneous. And like I say, you can flip it. Yeah, see, it has lack of money, lack of stability. This person feels inadequate. And I do see embarrassment, unable to make a decision and move forward. But I wouldn't be surprised this person's listening to somebody, taking advice. It may not be the best advice. It's almost like they're not following their own heart. They're listening to someone else. But that, I feel, is for a few people. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. See, it's all about a caring connection, someone who cares. I feel like you've let them know you care. You're open, but you want more. Yeah. See, it's an energy of self-worth, self-respect. It's an energy of releasing. See, there's love here. It's mutual. There is desire, but why is this person doing it? There's something where they don't feel. I feel that if it is lack of money, this person doesn't feel adequate, like they don't feel they can move forward. And I do see the energy of something embarrassing, or they don't know what to say or how to express something. So like I say, it kind of is what it is. Maybe it's just not meant to be. I do feel there's going to be a decision, seeing truth. But this is about a partner, two people. This is a caring connection, two people who provide for each other. This is someone who doesn't want a feminine to provide. I can tell you that. If that's the situation where you are more stable financially, Tell me about the star. Yeah, see, it's all about harmony and being fair. See, there's a decision. Justice and harmony. Yeah, I really feel like some of you are going to change your focus and leave this person behind. Leaving this person behind and moving on because they can't move forward. And I don't think some of you have decided yet. I do see this energy of change, though. Let's see whether somebody will even change. I see growth, abundance, see a whole new chapter. You're ready to build. You're ready for this change. Yeah, see, it has to do with financial stability. I think it's something to do with money for this person. But I definitely see something embarrassing that they don't want to talk about, or they don't know how to express it. And I do think that you're going to figure this out, because it is truth and victory. So this could be a masculine Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I do see some Libra energy. I wouldn't be surprised at someone giving somebody advice here, because this is often someone who gives somebody advice. But this is a person, I feel, who needs to do what's right for them, not from what someone else tells them. Because it has to do with somebody else's expectations. This is someone who expects commitment, but also what somebody is expecting. And I do feel the physical attraction. So for some of you, it's just, this is someone who knows they need to make a commitment. They need to plan and prepare ahead. But I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is a plan ahead, prepare person. It is about stable, but you see the lack, the negativity. I think this person's got something going on here. It's like they don't feel adequate, like they don't have enough money, or like I say, something embarrassing. It has to do with the Ace of Wands. There's desire. I don't know, maybe they're just shy. Sometimes it's just somebody who's kind of shy. So tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody here looking back, feeling like, see, some of you are feeling like giving up on this person, looking back. This is someone who hasn't gotten over something. So it's likely another person. But I feel for some of you, it's just this person taking advice from someone else. They may mean well. It may not be the best advice. Because this is someone who should be following their own path, not what somebody else thinks they should do. But I definitely feel shyness or embarrassment. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. See, this is about putting this behind. It's telling you not to give up on this. Just be patient a little longer. But I do feel like this person feels, either you feel like they're leaving you behind, or you're going to leave them behind. It's either or. Yeah, see, it's all about putting something behind, starting new, seeing clearly. See, I feel somebody that's just yourself, seeing things very clearly. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. A lot of focus on money, finances. This person's someone who, if they feel they haven't achieved their goals or they can't provide, they feel inadequate. But there's something else about their shyness, this feeling embarrassed, something they don't want to talk about. They're unable to move forward. And I feel like you're going to have an aha moment. Because there is going to be truth and clarity, seeing truth in a situation. But like I say, some of you may move on to start something new. But it's about everything being out in the open, being exposed. Yeah, see things calming down, moving into calmer waters, happier days ahead. So I'm going to be honest, someone's going to move on here. And I do feel it's wanting to be spontaneous, wanting to have fun, basically wanting to live life. But I see a lot to do with that physical connection. Because this is someone who sees someone very attractive, very... I just feel like maybe they feel like you're out of their league. They're just inadequate. They're not good enough. It's money and that physical. Yeah. See, it's all about moving into happier days. But I think this person knows you're moving on. So I wouldn't be surprised they start distancing themselves and they start not talking a lot to you. Yeah. But it is, you are moving to happier days. Definitely. Yeah, there will be other options, opportunities, but this is about someone offering up the cup. See, filling the cup. I think the feminine here is dealing with the masculine who needs more emotional connection. I know it's like a role reversal, usually it's the other way around, but you can flip it. I just feel this is just an unusual situation, but the Ace of Cups is that cup overflowing with emotion, happiness, and joy. See, it's all about starting something new, a fresh new start. But I definitely see someone being an avoidant, avoiding someone here, and possibly moving on. But I have a funny feeling this person's preparing for that. It's like they already know. Because I really feel this spontaneous energy, and they're too shy. They're just not. And it's funny because it's the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I see the Libra, the Aquarius energy, and Gemini as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These are the elements obviously in your chart, but this is someone who's open, available. So I do think some of you are going to be looking elsewhere. They need to offer up the cup. See, it's planting the seed, laying that, the emotional part of the connection. So I definitely, and I mean, if it is yourself where you feel like you're not getting your cup filled and they're the one who wants to, it is about being a little shy. I can see that. But I really feel it's coming from the masculine. I don't know why. Yeah. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. See, the cup overflows with emotion, but they're keeping it in. They're not saying anything. See, suffering in silence or something they feel lack, inadequate. And maybe it has to do with their finances, They feel they can't. This is someone who's a natural born provider. If you are the feminine, they have to be the provider if they feel like they can't. They just feel inadequate in general. But it is the cup overflows with emotion. I don't know. It's hard to say where this will go, but I definitely see things calming down, happier days ahead, but I see someone distancing themselves from someone. See, not talking. And some of you, it could be yourself too, in that energy of receiving this cup. I do think some of you are going to get what you want. See, it's about becoming a couple, coupling up. Maybe this person just wants to be friends. Is there mixed messages or something here where they just want to be friends? And you're wanting to live in the moment, You want to build on that physical connection. But it is an energy of learning something and seeing truth. Maybe they just want to be friends. And you can flip it too. It could go the other way. That's what it's looking like. But, I do see the energy of the reality. See, someone's getting a bit of a reality check. There's a reality check, looking at the reality. Yeah, see, walking away. It could go either way, but it's what two people are looking for at the same time. I think you have a person who thinks you're too attractive. You're out of their league. It's like they don't feel deserving. They feel inadequate. They're maybe a little shy. I don't know if this person, if they do distance themselves, they could come back around. Yeah, but some of you, like, it's who's going to walk away. This is the thing. Who's walking away first? But it does look like someone friend zoning someone, or they just want to be friends. But there it is. I do see new. Some of you are going to connect with someone new, and I do see that. And that's why I feel they could be just thinking this, but like feeling they're being left behind because you're walking away because of this. But I see a connection, and I do see this friends first. Or just friends, friend zone. Or it could be, like I say, maybe it has to do with friends with benefits. Somebody maybe just wants friends with benefits. But it's like, to me, I see the King and Queen of Cups. There's love, there's emotion, but it's someone being friend zoned. All because of shyness, feeling inadequate. See, it's all about the spark, the desire, the attraction. Someone is making a decision. And I still feel it's someone giving someone advice. Or it's almost like they're listening to what somebody else is saying. They're not seeing what's right in front of them. Crazy. Take care. It's hard to say where this will go because I do see the energy of the Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and all this air energy. And then we have this Leo energy. See, this is an energy of everything out in the open, happiness, calming down, but it's almost like it comes after. Someone walking away, starting someone new, and then I see this distance. I think we have someone going to be friend zone here, and I do feel, I mean, it could be a feminine who wants friends with benefits. Can I say it's like a role reversal? Take care. We'll see you soon.